Hello friends, welcome to CS Tutorials. Today we'll be solving problem 1, two sums. And this problem is one of the most frequent problems in the past 6 months for Amazon, Google, Apple, and some other top companies. Um, the question statement says, given an array of integers, return indices of two numbers such that they add up to a specific target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution and you may not use the same element twice. So given an array of integers and a target, we want to return the position of the inputs in the array that sum up to the target. For this example, 2 and 7 sums up to the target, and we want to return the position of 2 and 7, which is nums of 1. So we can do this a couple of ways, but one way that I think would be quite fast would be using a hash map. So we can store the complement of every value in the array in a hash map. And while we're going through that, since we only have exactly one solution, while we're going through it, anytime we realize that we found um, the complement of a value already exists in the hash map, then we know, hey, we've already gotten our solution. And if what I just said doesn't, you don't understand what I just said, when I write the code, you probably get some more understanding from that. Um, so what do we need? We're going to just go ahead and say, first of all, want to check and make sure that our nums, our inputs are valid. So if nums.length is equal to 0 or nums is equal to null, we just want to return um, new int of -1, -1. And like I said, we're going to need a hash map of integer, we call it map. Sorry about that. Call it map. And what I want to do is go through every element in our array and kind of use that to calculate the complement. And also when we find the solution we're looking for, we need to add it to an array, which we need to define. We'll call that array and will be equal to new int of -1, -1. And I'll say for int I is equal to 0, I is less than nums.length I plus plus. Int complement be equal to our target minus nums of I. I want to say if our map already contains complement, then we already found our answer. If our map contains complement, we already found our answer. What do we need to do? Just say ans of 0 equal to map dot get complement, and our ans of 1 we want to say will be equal to I, which is the position of the second, and we want to just return ans. But if we go through this and we don't find it in there, we want to put it into our map. So map.put nums of I comma I. And what's left to do now is just return ants. And so just to go over this again, um, we check if our input is valid to make sure that we have the right value. If we don't, we just return -1, -1. Using a hash map, we go through every element in our nums array, calculate the complement, which is the target minus that value that we're currently evaluating, and then we check if we already have this complement in our map. If we do, means we've already found the answer, and we can just add that to our array and return it. If we don't, we need to put that value into our hash map and we return. And as you can see, that answer is correct. I will submit this, and we have 1 milliseconds runtime. Thank you guys for watching. Happy coding.